were just telling us the most incredible story in the break in terms of someone tried to get their partner hypnotized so they wouldn't pick up on the fact that they were cheating, right? Can you explain that?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think my next point is really trusting your intuition as well, because I think that if you keep feeling like your partner's lying to you or is doing something dodgy, a lot of times they are. Like for me, when I've had that feeling in a relationship, I have never been wrong. And I think your gut, you actually have a brain in your gut the size of like a dog's brain. Like, yeah, when you say all these, like, I feel it in my gut or I trust my gut, it's you actually have neurons that think. So I think it's that intuition is amazing. I mean, sometimes it is you and you're just being paranoid, but sometimes it's actually the truth. So, yeah, the story I was telling was I had this couple come to me, and the woman had an illness and had like a near-death experience. And after that, she became convinced that her partner was cheating on her. And so they come along and he's like, you need to hypnotize her so she won't think I'm cheating on her anymore and blah, blah, blah. And just went on. And I was like, right. And he was very adamant he wanted to stay in the room and watch me hypnotize her to make sure I did it right. And I'm like, oh, do you have a degree in hypnotherapy? I don't think so. So, yeah, and I made him go away, telling him that, the farther away he was, the better it would work. And so he leaves, and I'm like, right. So he's cheating on you, isn't he? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. I just can't catch him. And so I'm like, okay, here's what you do. You put a keylog recorder on his computer. It's basically some software that can be hidden that will record his passwords and all of that. And if you can get,
Okay.
yeah, like I said,
Super sleuth.
I've been through this, and yeah.
Do you just download that for free?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
around.
It's been years since I've done anything like that, but yeah, that it's amazing what you can find. And yeah, and then go through his Vodafone, basically. If you've got a Vodafone account or any kind of like a cell phone account that's on account, then it records every text and every call you make. So you can get some really interesting information from that. So basically gave her all this information, didn't even hypnotize her. And yeah, she caught his ass. He was cheating, absolutely. And yeah, it's quite funny. Like a year later, I'm at a play, I'm getting a drink, and I feel this like burning in the back of my head, and I turn around and it's him standing there with this other woman, and I just waved at him and like cheers with my drink and ran away basically.
So what you're saying is sometimes you've got a very good reason to have trust issues, and so they're quite separate issues, aren't they? Because if it's genuinely a feeling, then you've got to deal with that on its own.
I know you've got one more point, but we've got a caller. We've got a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Donna, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Hey, good. What's your question for Caroline?
I had to pull over actually. I had to ring up. I hope he's not listening. Your trust issues is just even like that on the computer, and they'll flip pages when you're going behind them. Their cell phone's like a magnet wherever they go. You get that feeling, and I was actually right myself as well. They just even when he's going out, I actually follow him because I just didn't know where he's going, and it was got really bad.
So are you still with him, Donna?
No, it took me 2 years to leave him actually.
Why did it take you 2 years? Can I ask?
That's because insecurity. The whole thing, the trust thing as well, is an insecurity reason. Can I cope on my own without that person? So.
Well, good for you for ending it, though.
Kind of put you in the corner. They don't realise when you've got trust issues with somebody, they actually put you into a corner. And yeah.
Yeah, and I find that a lot of times they put it back on you. Like,
yes, exactly. Yeah. I totally agree there. Yep, they're doing it. They're doing a particular thing, but they put it on the other person, so they feel better.
Yeah, make you feel like you're the crazy one.
Yeah, you're crazy, and you're probably doing something, and yeah, they'll turn it around. They're masters at it.
Yeah. Donna, are you now? Are you in a relationship now, and is it all okay?
Because of that, I haven't been in a relationship since 2009.
Oh, Donna. So you need to go see Caroline. Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah, because I think, you can go through all that crazy kind of stuff, but yeah, you can't let it stop you from moving on because not every man is like that.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
And the thing is, too, I'm actually not going to stick up for us women. It goes both ways.
Yeah, it does.
100%.
Yeah. So, Donna, do you think that you're avoiding a relationship because you're scared to get yourself into a similar situation?
Yep. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to let that person down. I'm going to start snooping and things like that. When they're on his cell phone, what are they doing? Who are they talking to? Yeah, Caroline, what are you doing?
I know your last point, Caroline, was to get help. Do you think, Donna, have you got a couple of minutes?
Yeah, I have.
What we can do is we'll take this off here. Caroline, would you mind having a chat with Donna? Because 2009, that's a long time to not feel like you can have a relationship.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think Donna needs some help. Do you reckon we can have a chat? Would that be all right? All right. Donna, you hold there. Thank you so much for pulling over and having a chat. And we're sending love out to you this morning. Caroline, thank you so much for this morning. Fascinating. That story was brilliant.